Hi community, let me show you a quick nice video of Einstein Copilot. So what you see here on the left hand side is my SAP S4HANA Cloud, and on the right hand side I see my service console from Salesforce. I can now open Einstein Copilot. For instance, I'm a customer service agent and customer has just called me and is asking about additional order details. So what I can do, I can just, instead of me going into SAP and getting this data, I can just say get additional details for order 120. And while this is ongoing, I can go in SAP in parallel to demonstrate what this order looks like. So here we can see the order. Let me open it this way. So Einstein came up already with the answer, and I can see here the information from SAP as well. So customer reference, I can see here we have the material number and so on. The overall status is A. This means translated open. It's not delivered yet. We have the order to the sold to party, the ship to party is represented there, a sales org, which we can find here as well. And below you see all the material related data like requested delivery date. This is the requested delivery date. We have 10 pieces, and this is the material number and the description of material. So that's pretty easy. It was a simple prompt, but let me ask for something else, or maybe another customer service agent want to know another about another order. So I can say here show order details. Show order details for let's say 300. And it's a different way of asking, right? So everyone is able to formulate or articulate their prompt differently. So Einstein is still able to understand it, and it goes back and comes up with the same um, answer, but for a different order. Again, we can cross-check quickly. This is a postman test. We can see it here. On the bottom, you see all the material related information with the quantity, the requested delivery date, and so on. So that's pretty simple. But if you want to know, like, what is the requested delivery date, this is also something as a prompt what Einstein is able to understand. So what is the required delivery date for order 320, for instance? And while this is ongoing, let me in parallel enter 320 here and open this one. So here you can see it's the Amir Khan flow. We have the material, it's a different status, so it's completed. C is completed, and on the bottom I'm able to see the material, the requested delivery date, and the requested quantity. So that's pretty easy to work with Einstein. By using MuleSoft, it gets even more powerful as it is today. You can enable external skill sets for Einstein and upskill it to make anything accessible which you need in your day-to-day work. Now let me quickly switch to this slide, which demonstrates what Einstein does. So Einstein Copilot workflow is super simple. It gets a user request by user is in a conversation with Einstein. Then it passes this information through the LLM, through the trust layer to really understand its context. And once it understood the context, it start reasoning using the reasoning engine. A plan is created and actions are launched, and then after that it respond with the result. But this reasoning engine is super powerful because it is able to understand the context, what Einstein is being requested by the user. And once it identify it, it checks for different skills it has. So we can see there are internal skills. So when we are talking about here internal skills, these are all skills part of Salesforce clouds, in Service Cloud, in Commerce Cloud, in Sales Cloud. You may want to know different information. So those can be done easily using the internal skills. more powerful it is when you want to do something outside of the Salesforce ecosystem, like finding planned fix date for incident which is residing in ServiceNow, or reprocessing an order which is in NetSuite, or even reporting a defect in Jira. So all these skills you can implement using MuleSoft, and make them available to Einstein, so Einstein is able to take care of all your repetitive tasks, not only the task you have to do in Salesforce org, but also across the ecosystem. So you don't need to really open these applications if you want to just know the order details and so on. So make use of MuleSoft to upskill your Einstein Copilot within Salesforce and for all other applications you are using.